This is episode 8 of the Arts Academy podcast with Victor Varnado and Roxxy Haze. How to get started on TikTok with special guest Fredric Goldstein. Let's talk to Freddie G. Now, Freddie, you're a comedian in New York City. You're a great writer. I know that. And yeah, you're a great writer. You have just a healthy head of red hair, which is really important. And recently, you went from 0 to over 20,000 followers on TikTok. Can you just tell us, number one, how did you get into TikTok? Like, what was your approach? Where were your fears? And then number two, how did you make that gradual rise from 0 to 20,000 people in like under a month, which is pretty amazing?
Oh, yeah. So I got it. I knew it was out there, and that people said, well, newer social media, so I was on Twitter and Instagram, you can grow more quickly. So I created an account, and I don't think I even posted. And then I posted a couple of stand-up videos that were more like the boxed format, the horizontal video, and they didn't do particularly well. And I was like, okay, this is for young people dancing, whatever. Because I'm 36, and I think the average, TikTok's popular among teenagers and maybe people a little older. So I didn't do much with it. And then during the quarantine, I was like, I'm gonna do jokes to camera, and I'll put them on my Instagram story, and if people like them, I'll put them on my Instagram feed. And then I realized that TikTok was a better app for making those videos and subtitling them. And I started posting them in TikTok, and they started doing better than they did on Instagram. So then I started focusing on TikTok a lot. And my third or fourth one I made there went like crazy viral and has almost 2 million views. Oh, and that started getting me like thousands of followers, and it kind of started building from there.
What was that joke?
It was me talking about my hair color, how it's like an unusual color of red.
It is.
So that was good because people tagged a lot of people. Yeah, the color is pumpkin blush. I won't go through the whole joke, but people started tagging people with the same hair color.
That's really funny.
People tag their friends, and then people duetted it, like cute little redheaded kids duetted it. So like it was very much a duet is when you make a video that includes someone else's video.
Mm-hmm.
So, like people organically pushed it. Like, because I only had like 20 followers. I didn't have a lot of followers at that time. Maybe I had a few hundred. But,
That's actually
it helped grow.
That actually points back to something that we were talking about earlier, which is that if you're doing something and people feel like they're going through the same sort of thing, or they feel like it says something that they'd like to say, but in a more succinct way, that makes something more shareable. Mm-hmm. And definitely because like you made a great joke about your hair color, so they were like tagging all their friends with that hair color because they're like, haha, this is perfect. And then that person, that's a great example. Okay, please keep going.
Oh yeah, so the thing is, like, I did a lot of the jokes I did on TikTok, they were in my stand-up act, but it's like we're trapped inside, and it's just like, okay, let's just try putting stuff out there, and like there's no. Also, some of my jokes are so short that there's not really time for you to realize that there's no audience laughing. So that sort of helped. I also I just get on there and like I respond nicely to nice comments, and and then I was posting one a day. I posted some longer ones. I posted one, a joke about like I did a DNA test. I got back 104% Jewish, so that was relatable to Jewish people. That just hit 1 million, and I have plenty that hit like a few thousand. The big thing with TikTok versus Instagram is you're either 10 times, 100 times, even 1,000 times more people will see your post on TikTok. It's just a more generous app, and it's much easier for making the video. It's pretty easy to make the videos in TikTok. There's people who recommend making it outside the app, but I think using the app works really well. And I'm able to like make a video, subtitle it, add hashtags, and do all that in like 15 minutes. And then it can get a lot of interaction. So it's like very self-contained and quick, which is good.
Oh, that's great. And now, what was your learning curve for TikTok? Because that's what a lot of people are afraid of. A lot of people are afraid of, like, they open up TikTok and they see like, buttons and sub menus and they're like, oh no. So how was that for you?
Yeah, I mean, I am good with technology. I got used to it. It helped that I might have been a user for like 6 months, like very casually, before I started like really using it. I also think the biggest mistake people do is, well, there's dancing on TikTok. So if I use TikTok, I must dance. It's like, well, there's pictures of breakfast on Instagram, but you can post other things. So it's like do yourself on TikTok. And there's some restrictions like dirtier jokes, like they might be more likely to censor those. But assuming it's like something that doesn't break any major rules, like just do you. People want to laugh. People enjoy jokes everywhere. It doesn't just have to be dances. And I'm sure there's other things people are good at that aren't dances, or aren't what you think of as TikTok, that they could put on there. The big restriction is just has to be with under a video, and has to be under a minute.
Do you think it's a good idea to do a dance joke?
Yeah, you can play off.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course you could.
Also, you could post like a TikTok an hour like this. They're not really penalizing you for posting too much, and it's all kind of going into the algorithm. So you could post a lot. Like, there's not a huge. You could even delete them, but supposedly that's not great for you to delete them for your page ranking. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard that. But yeah, there's not a lot of. As long as you're not doing anything like bad, like that's like people would think is bad. Like if you post bomb, who cares? Like just try stuff out, and it's a fun app to experiment with.
So you would say that most of your growth on TikTok was like you had a couple of things that were hits, and you hashtagged you did all the things you're supposed to do, like you subtitled them, you hashtagged it. Like, is it a lot of hashtags on TikTok or a few?
People say do 3 to 5. I've been like maxing it out, and it's kind of worked. But I'm trying. But I maybe just some of it also is I had beginner's luck and some luck. Like people said all these different. I think there's like sites that say a bunch of things you should do, and I did like the opposite and it just clicked. My act is very suited. I was always joking, like when Netflix makes 1 minute specials, I'll get one, because like my act's so short and everything, like everything's very tight. So then TikTok being a 1 minute and even 15-second video app is great. Like the one that hit 2 million is like 19 seconds or something.
Oh, okay. That's actually. Say again, Roxy?
So you're saying like basically like it'll let you do a minute, but you're saying like the way shorter content usually hits better?
I think it prefers closer to 15 seconds, but you can go up to a minute. Also, like, I mean, like, if it's a story or something, then it can be a little bit, cut it down. I know people, all their stand-up bits are over 2 minutes, so it's tougher for them, but there might be ways to figure it out, or maybe, yeah. But I guess I didn't worry about, like, burning the bits. Also, because, like, if you want to do stand-up on TV, like on a late-night show, that's a totally different audience than TikTok. So the late night audience won't have seen it. So I would assume it's not burned for that. I certainly hope so.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then so once you started gaining attention on TikTok, did you find that there was something? Oh, Roxy just took off. See you later. Oh, she's back.
You have a cool like avatar or whatever.
Thanks. Sorry.
Once you started gaining followers on TikTok, did you find like there's a particular thing that really works for you? Because I know you had said that you put stand up on TikTok and then you started saying things directly to the camera. Is that pretty much it? Is that your meat and potatoes on TikTok now?
I mostly just do jokes to camera because it's really easy to make. Also, like I haven't really been leaving my house, so like there might be stuff you can do when you're outside, but then like I just haven't really left my house because I'm in Queens and it's like such an epicenter, and we're being really conservative with that. So yeah, just jokes to camera. I mean, I should mix up the format. I have friends who are trying different stuff, and I'm like learning about it. I've done some green screens. Like let's say you want to do a quote tweet. You could take a picture of a screenshot of the tweet, and then the part that you would quote tweet, you could just say on TikTok. Or I did one like I look like the guy in the choking poster. So I talked about it in front of the choking poster, and then I like faded backwards, and you could see the picture of the choking poster and how it looked like I used to look.
So you have a little bit of production value to your TikTok sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of there's all these different features. There's a lot of stuff that's easy to use. But yeah, people do. You could also easily edit pieces together, but I never really do that. Yeah, I feel like I'm the Clint Eastwood, the director of TikTok. Like just one or two takes and just put it out there.
Have you? So have people come to you and asked you like how you did that, and then you give advice, and then do they follow it?
Yeah, in general, yeah. I mean, I think my act was well suited for it. Also, yeah, jokes about appearance are good. And like I have a few of those. Yeah, I'm just like weird. Yeah, like I'm just weird. I look like a cartoon character to these kids. So.
And so, I mean, for you, I mean, let's talk about it like super basically. Basically, all you did was put short jokes on TikTok once a day, and it grew.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Like if people watch my videos, they would see a lot of like that's like not a big secret. Subtitles can help. It's easy to do that. You got to put them at the top, otherwise the hashtags block them. Sometimes I'll look at friends' feeds and like point out little flaws to what they're doing. But yeah, I mean, it generally, like, even if like getting like a couple thousand views on TikTok is kind of like you feel like you're bombing, but that's still more views than you're getting on Twitter or Instagram typically with like at least people at my level, you know, the couple thousand follower level.
Right. And how about Roxy? What is your TikTok like? Like, how many followers do you have on there?
I just now got like I think 100. I'm not extremely active on there. My daughter actually has way more than me. I think she has like 1,000, like way more. And I think it's just because TikTok has a larger children audience, and I noticed like more of the videos I have, like he was saying, that cater more to like kids and stuff like that. You'll get way more views and way more followers faster, and topical stuff. Because my biggest one that kind of went viral was me just in the store talking about the only cereal that was left was the nasty cereal. And that's where I got most of my followers from that video.
I think I want to experiment. I'm going to try, because I have one post on TikTok. The one post I have on TikTok was just like a video that I made for fun, and I threw it up on TikTok. And it got a couple of likes, but like nothing crazy or anything like that. But I think that I'm going to follow your format and like see what happens. And I think I'm going to make a series of videos just so that people can like follow along with me getting to know TikTok. Like, and here's the thing, I shouldn't be on TikTok. I'm 50 years old.
No, I'm against that. It doesn't matter. Just the people on it are younger. You're perfectly. You have an Ninja Turtle mug.
Yeah, they would love you.
You have to entertain the people on it are younger, so you got to entertain younger people. But
I can do that.
The industry will sometimes say, "Oh, you have to be the same age as people you're entertaining," but that's not true. Like I used to love George Carlin when I was like a teenager, and he was like 60. Yeah, you just enter. Yeah, you don't have to be the same age as the audience. I think that's a fallacy that is keeping people from TikTok, and it's just cool because it just shows your videos to a lot of people. So like it's really we need that. We want to show our stuff to people.
I think we're going to see how all this happens. I think it'll be really interesting to make a series of videos of me like slowly trying to figure out like how things work on TikTok.
If you tag it with like albino, like young albino and black albino kids, will just like look up.
They will love you.
Find your stuff really cool.
I know. Oh, this is actually really funny. I was just asked to speak at an engagement for albinism, because as far as like people with albinism who are out there in the entertainment industry, I'm one of the most talkative ones. I mean, there are tons of people with albinism who are like modeling and singing and stuff like that. But as far as just like being a fountain of words, that's pretty much my territory. And so I got asked to close out a meeting that will have like officials from the UN.
Oh wow!
and because it's about albinism.
Oh, did we lose him?
Did we lose? He's out. Like he's the most.
Oh, what is it? No, I don't want this to happen. What happened? Who did that? Did somebody do that? I didn't do that. Who did that? That was crazy. It's about albinism and albinism awareness. And so that because I'm the person with albinism that is most known for talking, I'm going to be a part of it and talk at the thing.
It's a good choice by them.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm a little bit nervous because when you start to get to people like, you know, like it's UN, and then you have me who is like just today posted, "Hey everybody, if you're on a diet, take a big dookie before you weigh yourself." Like that was like a post that I made today. So we'll see.
Well, I mean, everyone poops. So.
Yeah, everyone poops. Take a big dookie, everybody.
Like that on TikTok. You go off on TikTok.
The old poop stories. Yeah, they're pretty good. Well, Freddie,
it's well made for you, and the fact you're the age that you happen to be won't affect people's enjoyment of your TikToks.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm making a pledge right now that I'm going to start using TikTok, and I'm going to document my journey using TikTok.
So cool. Yeah, I'm gonna follow you. I'll follow both of you, and then yeah,
I'm gonna follow you now. You're popping.
I'm not gonna follow either of y'all. I will. I will follow you. I'll follow you both. Freddie, thank you so much for being on the show today.
This is really cool.
You're great. Can you tell everybody how to find you online? I know we have your Twitter up here, but what else?
At Orange Freddie G is on all three: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok is the most impressive looking, but yeah, I'm active on all three. My YouTube is Freddie G Comedy. I just posted a full stand-up set that I'm letting people check out and hopefully gain some subscribers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm on all three. A lot of the times, yeah, you're getting some of the same jokes into different formats because there's a different crowd on each of them. So yeah, follow whichever your favorite one is. I'm Orange Freddie G on that.
He's popping out here. This is consistent content.
Oh yeah, I've been posting. Yeah, I mean we don't. This is the way I'm performing because I'm not gonna. I mean I'm 36 and still fairly new at stand up, so I'm not gonna stop performing just because I can't leave my house.
This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. If people like what I'm doing, then they'll probably like a lot of the videos, and they certainly, people could spend like a half an hour or whatever watching all of them. So yeah, and some people have, and they've been enjoying it.
That's smart.
Agree. Well, thank you, Freddie. You're awesome. Thank you so much for being on this episode of Arts Academy Podcast. If you guys, he just left. He's like,
that's it. We're done here.
He just dipped. You can find us at artsacademypodcast.com.